Hey everyone, it's your very favorite history teacher. Let me see your transcripts. How is everyone doing today? I'm sorry to put on, I was trying to put on my lipstick because I like to have my lip gloss popping. Lip gloss. Could. Yeah. Been teaching all day today. It was winding down and checked my Facebook in between my classes. Hey Queen Rashi. Hey Understanding. Hey Jacqueline Vines. And can y'all hear me? Do I need to move the mic closer? Is that good for y'all? And one of my friends, Facebook friends, shout out to my Facebook friend. I will say their name, but I don't want nobody doxing them. She knows who she is. I tagged her to kind of this video. And and normally she works with the homeless here in Houston. And largely she just has, information about the group she works with. But lo and behold, she had a different post. It was about this man named Jason Collier. And I kept trying to figure out what's going on with this man named Jason Collier. Because I'm thinking like, oh, maybe this is someone she's working with trying to help who needs shelter or needs help or medical. Maybe there's a GoFundMe. Okay? Maybe, I'm just thinking all kind of things. So I'm going to give y'all a picture of, so guys know, ladies and gentlemen, who I'm talking about. And please like, share, subscribe. Please share, because that does help our analytics. That does help us reach more people. Okay? And I didn't know anything about this story, but it seems like this story has literally, first it's gone viral on Facebook, because that's where it all started. But then it ended up, someone started giving history about the incident on TikTok. And then now there are articles being written about it. There's even an article coming out tomorrow that they've already printed that basically says that Jason Collier is going to be placed on administrative leave from his job. This is how serious it has gotten. And I just thought, okay, I have to have somebody to talk to this about. I'm like, who is this man? And unfortunately, it's from Texas. So I'm just like, oh Lord, why is I already got like 7 people from the Dallas area been arrested, one here in Houston. But this guy, he's up in the Panhandle in Stinnett, Texas. Never heard of him before in my life. So let me show y'all who we're talking about today. This here, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jason Collier. In the top left-hand corner, you will see that's when Jason Collier, hey Black Anonymous, hey Barbara J, hey Betty Yellick. And Jason Collier, that's when he was at his heaviest. And I guess he had, I don't know if he lost weight because he, exercised or he got the gastric bypass. But that's him at his heaviest. And below him, that is his picture. He done slimmed down. He is also the Stanton police chief. And then Jason Collier lost some more weight, added a beard, and over here on the right, looking like a whole snack. Okay? So I guess, since he thin now, he got a beard, and he started feeling himself, he becomes quite the ladies' man. But the unfortunate thing is about this ladies' man, which his girlfriend, who became his, this lady right here, I want to say, is this Stacy? Because it's several girlfriends. He became engaged to. She goes on Facebook and says, hey, y'all, congratulations. Guess what? Me and Jason are now engaged. Well, guess what? There was another lady on Facebook who also got engaged to Jason. And these two women started to exchange information about Jason. And as these two women started to exchange information, other women who also were with Jason started to add their part of the timeline on where they met Jason as well. So if you need me to email this timeline to you, please email me at kdiva703@gmail.com so I can let you see it. Because basically, that's what my title says. We need to talk about Jason. Not Jason from Friday the 13th. Not Jason from Jason's Lyric. Okay? Not Jason Bateman from Silver Spoon. And now a very good actor in Hollywood. No. Not Jason Kidd, the former basketball player. No. This Jason. Jason. Okay. This kind of really sums up for y'all coming in. So this man then lost a whole entire person, grew a beard, and suddenly he's pulling solid A's like he's a college frat boy. I'm going to tell you, ladies, do not trust that new beard swagger. So before we look at the clip, yeah, Jason's patient zero. He's, yeah. And so much so that there is now an entire Facebook group dedicated to Jason. It's called Jason Collier. Is a Netflix series. And ladies and gentlemen, I joined an hour ago because I had to see where this story was going. And I came on here to just let you know about what's going on in case you wanted to join too. Okay, hey Lagatha. Yeah, Prince Harry got a beard, but he ain't lost the whole person. His first name ain't Jason. So that's good for Meghan Markle. So this lady right here, I'm gonna put the article. You can read it at your leisure. Because now they're writing articles about Jason Collier. And that is him in the TV Daily News. Like I said, Jason is a married man with kids. 2 kids and two biological children, 2 step-kids. He also is a sitting police chief who is now on administrative leave. Please hit the like button as you come on in. Get your drink, get your popcorn or favorite snack. And so he also had 2 mistresses who didn't know that they were mistresses. They just thought, oh, my boyfriend popped the question. He were engaged. And the 2 women found each other on Facebook and started to exchange information. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Matt Charles Aziz. I'm glad you got here. So here we are. Jason is now a man with 1 wife, 2 fiancés, but lo and behold, there's some more girls in between that are not popping up and talking about Jason. Now, I'm going to read to you. Let me see if I can make this bigger so that we can see a little bit of the timeline. It was so long. Okay. You know what? I probably need to put this on. For some reason, it shows up real good on PowerPoint. Okay. Because I want you, before I show you the video, we really go down this rabbit hole of who Jason is. We need to get a little tidbit so we can at least follow the timeline of who Jason Collier is. Okay. And I'm looking at him like, looking at his before pictures, in between pictures. This man out here, I guess he must be making up for lost time or something. He just couldn't wait. Okay, I'm trying to see if it will let me. I don't think it's going to let me do that big thing. It's going to be. Okay. Thank y'all for being patient. Because I saw this, I was like, what is going on? Jason. Okay. So let's see. We're going to share the screen. All right. All right. Do y'all see? Can y'all see, Jason? Let me make it. Hey, Nova Real Show. No, I'm just going over the beginning. You came right in time. That's the good question. Is Jason poly, a pimp, or a garden tool? Since he probably didn't inform the other women that he wanted a polyamorous relationship, I would say he's not a pimp because then the ladies would be buying him stuff, but he at least is buying engagement rings, and it seems to be he loves giving people espresso coffee makers. So I'm just gonna say he's a hoe, garden tool. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Who had to refresh. Okay, so let me show you. Let me make it bigger so y'all can see. All right. Okay. All right. It says we need to talk about Jason. So the lady that I showed you earlier in the picture, her name is Cecily. She's the one who's standing next to Jason, who's a blonde. And so she's on Facebook. She's like, "Oh, I just married me and my fiance." Then she finds out he's married. Or when she found out he was married. A second woman named Christy comes forward and met Jason this past December. After seeing Cecily's post, she too was engaged to Jason. Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Guess what? Jason got a wife named Opal, who has not come forward. Either she don't know or she embarrassed because her husband's a hoe. But guess what? Jason got another wife. We don't know her name yet. It probably will be found out. Knowing Facebook, Twitter, and social media has not publicly come forward yet. Then there's a lady named Katie. Said she was involved with Jason too. She discovered the post, probably Cecily's post. Jason messaged when it was all starting to hit the fan that he was not in a good place to continue seeing her. You think, Jason? You think it's not a good place to date her no more? Okay. Then Angie came. And the first response said, claiming that Jason did the same thing to her in 2007. So you've been doing this at least for the past 13 years. Then another lady named Heather said she met Jason through a dating app. Probably was Tinder. They were dating from November to December 2020. Then a former acquaintance of Jason came on today. Between 2005 and 2006, Jason was allegedly caught cheating on his wife with an 18-year-old. Probably the babysitter. Sarah is another possible fiance, but she has not come forward. She was tagging some comments. Then someone named Brenna posted screenshots of pictures and text messages between her and Jason. Another girlfriend. Another woman came forward, but it was actually her daughter. But the woman has not come forward. Then we have Amy, who also met dating off a dating app, probably Tinder. Only went on one date. Shared screenshots from dating app. Then there's another person, not a girlfriend, seems to be married to Jason. Posted Sarah time that she was allegedly still married to Jason, and they have a child together, and she wanted some answers. So this man, at least as far as we know, has 3 wives, 3 fiancés, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 girlfriends or former girlfriends that he has dated. 3 wives, 3 fiancés, 3 girlfriends. 7 girlfriends. Then my friend posted that there's actually his 15 girlfriends. Yeah, popular. Is it really one already? Yeah. All I want to say is Jason got hoes in different area codes. Jason got hoes. He got hoes in different area codes. Area code. Hoes. Jason got hoes. Well, they're not hoes, but I'm just saying. Yeah, this is the name of the Facebook group. Jason is a whole Netflix series. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to figure. You are the chief of police. When did you have time to do this? When did you have to do this? Yeah, I get around. Or like someone said, LL Cool J, Tina got a big old butt. I told you I'll be true, but Tina got a big old butt, so I'm leaving you. See y'all? I'm just saying. Where did he go? Go to get to the diner to get coffee one day? Like, were you riding around on patrol? Hey, Ebony Woods. Yes, it do sound like Umar. Like this is what I was thinking. So I said, why does Umar got different women who he said certain stuff to, and they just haven't contacted each other on Facebook yet? But what if in his case, he's not using his real name? He's using aliases. And I really kind of like the fact that these women did not gang up on each other, call each other names. They were like, okay, we're going to get together and let our wonder powers activate. We finna figure out this goddamn timeline. They all need to go get an STD test. And then, as far as I'm concerned, a COVID test too, because I know you're not supposed to be in a group of 10, but it's like 15 of y'all in this little Jason triangle. Okay, no, his name is Jason Collier. Okay, let me put the link to the Facebook group. That's the name of the Facebook group, and you can go join the Facebook group too. I'm gonna go find it. Okay. Yeah, it's called Jason Collier Netflix series. That's what the name of the Facebook group. It's not a real Netflix series. It should be. It probably should be. Or a Lifetime movie. Oh Lord, we got some news, y'all. We got some news. The girl named Cecily, she just posted 42 minutes ago. She said Jason has been arrested and as of this afternoon has resigned. Because remember, he was just taking some time off. But he resigned. He's not on administrative leave. He resigned. Adding the charge is tampering with a government document and the circumstances make it a state jail felony. Oh, Jason's going to jail. It's going down, y'all. Yeah, it's an octagon. Two octagons. Did y'all hear that? Jason got arrested this afternoon. This is from Cecily, the first girlfriend that was on the list. The one that she thought she was getting engaged to Jason. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Charged with tampering a government document. You know what? On government documents, they ask you stuff like, Are you married? Are you single? Stuff like that. I wonder if that had to do with it. Or if the people came in and say, Jason, we want to talk to you about what we got information on Facebook, and then you know how you have to write something down, and then maybe he was trying to go back and erase some stuff, and they found it out. Jason had to know this was so he resigned. Well, he had to resign. Well, before the let me show you the this is an Eagle Press newspaper that's going to come out tomorrow. It said he was placed on administrative leave because they were investigating. Cecily just said he was arrested. So when he got arrested, he was like, okay, I resign. You really had no choice by then. Hey, Bram. Yeah. Oh, someone even found out he was bonded out and was released from Hutchinson County Jail at 4:46. This is all happening, y'all, within the last hour. Okay? I'm telling you. Hey, Bam, for those of you that just came in, this is who we're talking about. This is Jason Collier, former police chief Jason Collier. This is what Jason Collier used to look like. Top at his heaviest. And he slimmed down his policing uniform. Here, looking like a snack. He's found 3 wives, 3 fiancés, and a host of girlfriends. As of today, he was put on administrative leave, but as of today, he was arrested and charged with tampering with the government document, and he has since been arrested, bonded out of jail, and now he has resigned from his job. Oh, she got pictures and stuff too. Damn, these are some investigators. His middle name is Brent. Oh, damn, why he had to be a laborer? Give him a brand name. Hutchinson County Jail. So when people said, you know how they have this thing called Facebook update, like, oh, I am safe. And so some people were putting stuff like, I am safe from Jason Collier. I'm safe from becoming engaged or married or dating Jason Collier. So someone said, update, everyone is not safe from Jason Collier when he got arrested. Now they're saying, second update, Jason has made bail. Hide your wife, hide your kids. That's what I'm trying to understand. Because one thing said too. Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Cecily changed. Okay. Oh, this is what someone put. Someone said, someone texted their husband. You with the beard, yes. Don't you say you ain't got time to text me at work. Jason Collier managed to text all 17 plus women in his life while at work. Bring home the text and that money, baby. The husband said, fuck that motherfucker. I'm doing real man shit. Ooh. Yes, Senate Police Chief Jason Collier is under arrest. That was 47. Everybody's updating. I gotta get the link to y'all so y'all can go down this rabbit hole with me. Is under arrest. Sergeant Cindy Barkley with DPS tells us he was arrested this afternoon. Oh. Oh my goodness, one lady. Oh no, he's a meme. They making memes and making pictures. One lady said, I invited my sister to join this group because she used to live with Jason Collier in Amarillo. And I've been looking through everything. It seems to be around the same time he was married to Amanda. Her sister became one of the girlfriends and didn't even know. Damn. Where did he have time? Was he on vitamins? Is he a clown? What's the real reason why he lost that weight? Is he a part of a government experiment? Like, your sister. He said, so I'm sure this isn't easy to be humiliated worldwide because some asshole lost weight, suddenly thought he could play Deuce Bigelow. And definitely not. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Someone put the Real Housewives of Jason Collier. New York Post. Married police chief exposed on city's Facebook for having 2 mistresses. How about 3? And someone said, I see why the FBI wants our help identifying folks. Okay, I want to show y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can get this thing to finally work. The Jason Collier is a series. Okay, here it is, y'all. I'm going to give it to you. So y'all can, and it's very easy. It's just 3 questions. Well, actually 2 questions. Why did you join the group? Are you going to promise not to swear? And then it's like, do you abide by all the guidelines? Okay. But it's just like, seriously. Okay, it's 27 people watching, 24 likes. Hit the like button, y'all. Hold on, Jason Collier is a Facebook. And by the way, this has only been 24 hours, probably going into 48 hours. Do you know there's over 140,000 people in this Facebook group? And it was just created yesterday. Can you believe that? There you go. Do y'all see it? They should still need to get they still need to go get tested. Mark, where is Roxanne? Tell Roxanne to get over here. Let me give this to the mods. This is ridiculous. But you know, like I said earlier, what I'm really glad about is that these women are not attacking each other. Like, they're pulling their resources, trying to get down to business. They know that he's the problem. You know? Okay, mods, please make sure you share that from time to time. So I'm going to share another screen. I was trying to go to TikTok. I didn't know if you guys realize on TikTok, you actually can go live there. In addition to other social media. So there was a TikToker who actually put the whole history in 12 minutes and 38 seconds. Girl, did you say, what did I miss? Ma'am. I love you. I'm going to say this before I play the video. Jason Collier lost weight, got a beard, and became a whole snack. He's married with children, but he had like girlfriends on the side. 2 of them got engaged to him, and they found out that he was married, and they exchanged information. Once they started exchanging information, other women that he had been with got into the conversation too. So he has 3, according to the timetable said earlier, which we might have to rewind. He has 3 he has 3 wives, 3 fiancés, and a host of girlfriends. He was put on administrative leave yesterday, but today, an hour ago, he was arrested for tampering with a government document, and then he bonded out. And he's since resigned his job. There's a whole Facebook group devoted to him that has over 140,000 people in it. And I just put the link in the chat. She can't fix this. Dr. Phil can't fix it either. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about is the children that he has with whichever wife, probably all of them. And these women, some of them were single mothers. And he was around their children. I was like, the hell? And children really become invested in it with you. Yeah, it's a harem too thing. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, if you wanted to be a polygamist, just take yourself to Utah or something. Or get the 3 you married to and the 3 you got fiancés with and sit them down and see if they're willing to do that. Look, my husband's double light for the movies I'm thinking of that on Lifetime are similar to this. How many wives did the man in those movies have? Whew. Let me share audio. Share. So this lady right here, she is a TikToker and she made a video. But when I went to her TikTok page, I guess Mr. I'm gonna marry everybody, date everybody, engage everybody, got in his feelings, and he flagged her TikTok videos. So the only evidence of like her going literally through the timeline of who this man is and what everything he did is on Facebook. So I hope this works this time. I know I had a problem last time. Hey, Life is Late. Somebody speed up Life is Late on what I just said. Because we need to get down to business.
I'm going to share it with all of you. Meet this beautiful couple, Cicely and Jason. Aren't they so cute?
Can you hear?
Cicely shared this photo about 1 week ago. And it just seemed like these 2 crazy kids were so happy and engaged. Isn't love grand? That is until the power of Facebook, Cicely found out that Jason is a naughty, naughty boy with a wife. I mean, that's going to piss off any female, but that is not why this boy just went viral. Let's talk about Jason, shall we? I don't know why I just said that in a tongue twister. Let's talk about Jason, shall we? Chief of police, a ordained minister, and apparently a hoe. Like for part 2. All right, part 2. See part 1 about this douche canoe. So anyway, so everyone's coming for Jason in the comments, and Cicely is now providing us some receipts. Cue the annulment papers from his first wife. Upon further review by people known in this county, this is a fake. I can't even make this shit up. You Fuckboys are getting more and more creative. Yeah, that's right. This isn't even real. But that is what he had given Cicely because his announcement about chief of police said that he was married and that it was a mistake. Even went so far to show her the Facebook post that was edited out, that he was just a father of 4. And then just sent her this. Plausible? Maybe. But later, we find out much more. Like for part 3, this is getting... Part 3, go back to 1 and 2 if you want a recap of this big douche. So anyway, so this was down here was the original Facebook post. Oh no, that was the original. I don't know, either one. Come to find out, he is in charge as chief of police of this Facebook. So he went and hurried and edited that he was no longer married. Just this, loving father of 4. No mention of a fiance either. But he sent that to her to appease her and also the fake annulment papers. So let's recap. He has a wife and now a fiance. Neither one knew about each other. Well, this shit just got better. How much better, you say? Well, along the comments, I scrolled upon this one. Meet Christy. And Christy has some questions of her own. And upon further review, we just found out, well, you're going to have to like for the next one because I'm running out of time to explain all the shit. Part 4. So you're going to have to go back, read about the douchebag, blah, 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 blah. So this is where shit just got good. It's because of Christy that all of this is playing out. How, you may ask? Well, a friend saw another post of dear old Jason's with the previous girl, Cicely. I hope I'm saying her name right. Then contacted her, and here we are. Who is Christy? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Christy is fiance number 2. I can't. You can't even get a text back. And this motherfucker got a wife and 2 fiancés. So the timeline looks like this. He has a wife. Fiance number 1 is Cicely. That was in November. Enter Christy, fiance number 2 in December of the same year. This boy gets around better than the clap. And just when you think the story can get better, it does. Guys, as I am uploading this, the story is still developing. This shit is gold. Part 5 of the biggest cheating scandal lie. I don't even know. Like for all the other posts and read them. I can't even. I got so much to say. So now Christy and Cicely are exchanging stories, talking about timelines of who was with who, stories about broken windows when he was with the other woman. They're even sharing video messages from this boy when he was with one, he was video chatting the other, why these girls never asked for him to FaceTime, I still don't fucking understand. And they're all within a certain radius of bordering states. And this boy cannot stop lying to save his life. Mind you, there are a lot of innocent kids involved because Christy has children, I'm not sure about Cicely, and his own kids. Have they contacted the wife? Yes, but they don't believe now that it was actually her that they were even speaking to. Okay, again, see the next video. Part whatever, because I can't keep up. Go back to the previous videos because this shit is just getting good and it is unfolding right now. So in a previous video, I told you that Cicely had contacted Opal, the wife, and now she's questioning if it even was her because both girls state that he wanted and believed that both parties should have each other's passwords, even though he never gave his, they gave theirs, or maybe. So Opal apparently said that they were indeed divorced, but now it appears from Opal's now deleted Facebook, they weren't. And they think that it was him acting like her. Oh my God. So as everyone's talking back and forth and feeling really, really bad for these girls, this happens. Another woman comes forward. We don't know who she is. We don't know if she was a fiance, but she was definitely a girlfriend. Continue to the next video. Part 7, because this shit's going to be a mini-series. So to recap, we have a wife, 2 fiancés that we know their names, and a mystery girlfriend. And this shit started unfolding yesterday. Tell me girls are not like legitimately the FBI, better than the FBI. So we left. One other girl has come forward to Cicely. More shit is being said, more stories. Everyone's comparing notes. And just when You think it can't get worse for these poor women? Meet Katie! They met about a month ago, and that is also her boyfriend. Some of y'all can't even get a text back. My boy is busy. Like, I'd love to see his frequent flyer miles. So as of now, the wife and Jason's Facebooks are gone. Notes are being exchanged. Like for the part 8 of the biggest douche nozzle in history. These poor girls. And I'm sure you guys are thinking to yourself, like, why weren't any of these girls Facebook official? Like, why didn't anyone question it? Well, a lot of cops don't have social media, or they keep their social medias extremely private. Him being the chief of police of his town, he probably used that as an excuse. Most dirty cops do. But I digress. Let's go for more. So while everyone is talking and all these stories are coming out and girls are exchanging notes and I am sitting back popping popcorn, this shit breaks. My boy was placed on administrative leave. That's because everyone and their mama is commenting on their official Facebook page. How you like them apples, Jason? Next time read porn. Stop trying to fuck over so many girls. And just when you think the story is close to being done, you're wrong. Like for the next one, part 9 of the biggest living, breathing STD. Let's take a moment and appreciate this. The creativity. So we all know what happens when a Facebook post goes viral. People are going to start talking. So this beauty came up. My boy was on search for the next wifey, girlfriend, fiance. Like, seriously, where does he have so much money to buy so many rings? The crazy thing is, for all these women, he was like in a hurry to get married. Red flag, bitch. I lie, I've been that desperate sometimes, but I digress. There's an entire Facebook page, like, dedicated to this boy and getting all the story out. And then this happened. This is the next girlfriend. I can't even get my kid's name straight when I'm yelling. Like, how do you do this? And then shit just got dark. Like for the next one. Part 10. And this is when things kind of turn dark. So trigger warning. Someone had the brilliant idea to make a Jason Collier, a Netflix series account. Everyone's exchanging notes. Well, now this is allegedly. There is no evidence to the sort that he may be involved with a missing girl. Now, the same missing girl's family has come forward saying that they don't have any evidence about this yet, but there you go. It's just sus. Then a male high school friend came forward and said that there was some inappropriateness going on when the friend was young. Let's just leave it at that. I don't feel like getting kicked off of TikTok. So as of now, there are like 10 possible victims to this asshat. With that being said, there are 2 sides to every story, and I need to say that. So yeah, I don't get sued. Like for part 11. This is the apology video that he sent Cicely after she notified him that she found out about his wife. This bitch didn't even know the good stuff yet. Enjoy.
Hey, sorry. I just feel like the biggest piece of shit.
Because you are.
So, sorry.
He's trying to make himself cry.
I didn't mean to hide anything or lie to you.
No. Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Okay, I got a question, y'all. Hold on. I know it was getting good, but I gotta explain something. I gotta say something. Okay, Black Anonymous. Hey, Letitia Giles. So, y'all, I'm trying to understand something. Did he just, I just had to pause. We got about 2 minutes left on the video. Did he say to her, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to get out. I'm a piece of shit. Well, we know that, yeah. But did he say he didn't mean for this to happen this way? Sir, you got 3 wives and 3 fiancés and a host of girlfriends. What were you supposed to tell her there was other people? Like he just accidentally forgot to tell her that he was involved with a whole host of other women. They could be their own version of Big Love on HBO. They could probably go become a part of Jeff. What's that man out there that caught out there in West Texas? Like he could become a move all of them to Utah. And I think they say he's 41, so he's 2 years younger than me. When did you have time? Exactly. What did he mean he wanted to happen? What did you mean that what you thought was going to happen? Hey, Zyros. Like a whole soap opera. Miniseries. Yeah, a whole new version of Sister Wives. And what might be the craziest thing? What if after all of this shit happens, he ends up with a fucking show like that? Yes, Bill Big Nug would never. He takes care of his wives. They all know each other. Take care of the kids too. Exactly. He didn't mean to get caught. He ain't sorry for hurting her. He's sorry for that he got caught. That's what he. Hey, Yashala Kwam. Dang, he the Frankie Lyman. Oh no, Yashala Kwam. He more than Frankie Lyman. This man had 3 wives, 3 fiancés, and about 15 girlfriends. And 4 children. And he was a police chief. And he was an ordained minister. So not only are you doing something that's illegal according to law, bigamy, you technically are committing what? Adultery? According to that Bible you be preaching from? Ordained minister? Who ordained him? Where did he go to school at? Man, Charles, we need to get on our investigations. We could probably find out in that group. They're going to tell everything. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, what did you expect, sir? Like, big time. And then he actually was just going to resign from his job, right? He's going to resign from his job. Then an hour ago, he got arrested for tampering with the government document, which is a felony in Texas. Now you resign from your job because you can't keep it. Yeah, the minister part. When I saw police chief, and I kept reading, I was like, wait a minute, ordained minister? What church? So you must have not been dating these women near your church, because everybody at your church must have knew about your wife, Opal. Want to know love, girl. Want to know love. This is the Cliff Notes version. Jason Collier is a former chief of police and a current ordained minister. He's 41 years old. He has 3 wives, 3 fiancés, and about 15 girlfriends. 2 of the fiancés found out about each other on Facebook. Literally yesterday. Today, an hour ago, he was arrested for tampering a government document. Then he resigned from his job. There's a whole Netflix group. Better put it in the chat again. Y'all should definitely join. Y'all should join. Yeah, God's law and man's law, he's not fine by. And I'm sorry, y'all saw his before picture. He was a big dude. And I'm just saying, he slimmed down. He looked really nice in his little police uniform. And then he slimmed down some more, grew a beard, became part of the beard gang. And I have to admit, he do look like a snack. I see why the girls like them. But damn, he's 41, and I'm guessing if he lost all that weight, he probably don't need Viagra no more. Yeah, a minister isn't a pastor. Yeah, he might have been in anybody's pulpit, but I'm still trying to figure out who you don't you have to go through a class? I have to ask, where man church is these at? How you become an ordained minister? What you got to do? Did that mean he went to school somewhere? Like, what does that mean? Did he study up on? Exactly. Lord Jesus. Here's the article again, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go back to the last 2 minutes. Okay. This is him trying to apologize. I was like, how you gonna apologize? I'm so sorry that this happened. Really? Are you really? Are you really? Like, okay, I want that one. Let's go back a little bit.
And possible victims to this asshat. With that being said, there are two sides to every story, and I need to say that, so yeah, I don't get sued. Like Part 11. This is the apology video that he sent Cicely after she notified him that she found out about his wife. This bitch didn't even know the good stuff yet. Enjoy.
Hey, sorry, I just feel like the biggest piece of shit.
Because you are.
So, sorry.
He's trying to make himself cry.
I didn't mean to hide anything, lie to you.
No. Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Not a tear. Not a tear.
So sorry. Please, just 121 Eddie.
Make the tears
I
come out.
want you to forgive me. I'm sorry.
We'll be in the alley.
Stop putting your penis and everything.
So, I'm sorry.
Liar! Part whoever fucking knows anymore. So, we are all caught up at this moment, but this story is developing by the second. Pause to read because here is a breakdown of all of our characters. All of these poor women.
Okay, I'm trying to see who's more. Okay, the first wife, missing ex Lauren, Cecily, Christy, Opal, Katie, Linda. Who the hell is Linda? Lindy.
Alleged.
Hold on, let me go back. I'm trying to count. These are the ones we found.
Developing by the second. Pause to read because here is a breakdown of all of our characters.
Okay, so first wife, missing ex Lauren, Cecily, who started on with her pick of them, Chrissy, who met Jason in December, has a bunch of kids, was planning to move and marry him. Oh, her kids are invested too. Oprah Kernworth, who we assume didn't know this was all happening. Katie, Lindy, Heather, girlfriend from November to December. Sarah, I see multiple comments about her. Am I missing anyone? Lord. That's at least 9 women. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord Jesus. Be offense.
All of these poor women. Allegedly. We can only confirm a couple. And since his Facebook is now deactivated and his wife's Facebook is now deactivated, I doubt we hear from them anytime soon. This douche nozzle has now been placed on administrative leave. Hopefully,
but remember,
this all makes him stop for at least a fraction of a second from dipping into another girl's DMs. This is also why I believe that we should have like something like Yelp for our exes. Like, look up a hoe. But seriously, what he's done is wrong. It's just crude and nasty. But rely on me to keep you guys updated. Breaking news, bitches! I told y'all, I'm here for y'all. and I'm going to stay on top of this story. But first, some of you, very little, are trolling my account, calling me a child, asking me why I'm so invested, trying to hurt other people. I'm sorry, Syphilis Susan. I'm just a messy-ass bitch. I'm bored. My kids aren't home. Suck it. And now back to the breaking news. Just when we think this shit can't get any better, this happened.
Oh my goodness, do y'all see that? Are y'all reading it? It says, what the fuck is going on? This guy is married to my friend Chloe. They have a 2-year-old and another on the way. He's a police officer. He is supposed to be in Iraq on deployment. That lying piece of shit. O-M little G. Lord have mercy.
That's right. There's another girl. She has a 2-year-old and another one on the way. I don't know if it's his, but if I was a betting woman, I'd say yes. But this kumquat tried to tell this poor girl he was in Iraq. He also told the previous women that he had a job in Louisiana. As a representative of Louisiana, we don't want you here. Stay tuned for more. I have just...
Oh my goodness. We kept trying to say, how did the man have time? What did he do? Was he taking vitamin? Oh, you were just conveniently telling people why you couldn't be there at certain times. Oh, I work in Louisiana. But just next door to Texas, he probably told some of them Oklahoma, because that's north of them. But yeah, Louisiana's farther away. It would be farther to get there. So he could use that excuse about what he's going to. But he told Chloe he's in the armed services. Deployment Iraq. Oh Lord, did he do you think he did stolen valor? Like put on a uniform when he met this girl? Wait, did she see him off to the airport? Oh my Lord. Has it been video chatting or letters? Probably video chatting. But still, I'm gonna drop the link. We gotta talk. I need someone to talk to. This is unreal. Julie GK, you wasn't here earlier. I read from the Netflix. What's this guy named Justin Collier, the Netflix series Facebook group. He has bonded out, and he's also resigned from his police job. He was they charged him with tampering with the government document. Mm-hmm. Hey, Gail Earhart. Next, he will be a spy for the government. Exactly. I work for the CIA. I'm undercover. I think that's, oh my goodness. Lord. I was ordained and denounced the convention 2 years after ordination. Oh, okay. I need a drink and a blunt and a nap. Yeah. Standing not far, yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just put the link in the chat. Come on, somebody come up. We got to talk. I was just like, what? Come on up, y'all. I need someone to come talk to. Understanding, Monroe Love, Roxanne, anybody. I'm just. And then on top of it, they said one of the girls is missing. Like her family is looking for her. So I'm like, okay, no one, you're a serial cheater. Hey, Lachey Devine. And you're a serial bigamist. But you may possibly be a serial killer too. Like, because there's women missing in your area. Yeah, it's in the New York Post now. Exactly. What if the girl that's missing, like she saw through all the lies and she's like, I'm gonna go tell your wife, I'm gonna go tell your church. What you this is ridiculous. Here's the here's the link again to the Facebook group you can join. This is a Facebook group you can join. But I'm just like, seriously? And here's the, because they flagged her TikTok videos. So here's the, boy, please stop. Here's a breakdown of the history. Those people who came in is like, it is tea popping hot. Like this stuff, like I found out because of my friend who put this on her timeline. Because usually she posts like she works with the homeless. So she's usually telling us what's going on and how to help the homeless in our community. And I see she posted stuff about someone named Jason Collier. I'm thinking like, oh, Jason Collier, does he need help? Is he homeless? Does he need help with the job? Like I was just thinking like that. Then I click on it and I just like started going down all her links down this rabbit hole, looking at the article, looking at the I joined the Facebook group, y'all. I've joined the Facebook group. I've joined it. And I'm just like, when I found this TikToker and a bottle of wine, went to her post today at 1. Well, actually it was late, but she was still on. Yeah, you can go on live on TikTok. They flagged her videos because I was going to look for the history, and luckily this Facebook post that I just put in the chat, someone had copied her 12 parts that she had because they flagged over there. It probably was him or one of the wives or girlfriends that's still with him. Which wife girlfriend did he bond out to? That's a good question. That's what they were saying in the Facebook group. They're like, well, which one did he or did he bond himself out? Stephanie, are you reading the article that I put in, or are you in the Facebook group too? Yes, I was trying to listen from Understanding and Life is Laid. Oh, he was from a sergeant in Borger, Texas, before becoming a chief in Stinnett. Weird ass Youthman was from Borger too. Oh Lord. Life is Laid. There may be one. Will you be one? Y'all don't have me up here talking to myself. Or do you want me to talk about Omar Johnson? I know some of y'all don't. But do I gotta threaten to do that to get y'all up here? He gonna be lucky if he can work security. Because he was going for his interview. They're gonna be like, so
He didn't care about you.
He need to get you a picture. Now We need to get you a picture, man.
I got a picture on it. Hold on.
No, you just got the gray white circle. That's all you got.
Okay, hold on. I'm on the phone with the people on YouTube. I'm on the phone with the people on YouTube. That's who I'm on the phone with. Asking me some damn questions. So somewhere and cook dinner shit.
Oh, that's your daughter or your boyfriend?
Yeah, my daughter.
Oh, you just Google searched it. Okay. Okay. Where did she go? Roxanne, you know we don't stalk people. We do research.
You talking about who am I talking to? He ain't upset about what he did. He's upset because he got caught. Mm-hmm. That's all. And then a lot of women are involved, and now they're hurt. And then the poor babies, they didn't even ask to be hung up in this mess.
Exactly. I think what's her name? Cecily has children. So they were going to be looking at him as like, hey, stepdad.
He was a smooth criminal, though, as Michael Jackson would say. He was a smooth criminal.
Mm-hmm.
He made his way around, and he got 16 wives, 25 concubines, and 36 souls.
He over there trying to be like King Solomon for real. Like, dude. But hey, police chief.
Thing about that, town. The only thing he didn't do like Solomon, he didn't pray for on the app. I said the only thing like Solomon, he didn't pray for wisdom and knowledge and the understanding because he got caught. Now here's these women hurting.
Mm-hmm. They're going to need to go see if they got an STD for real and COVID. You ain't supposed to have more than 10 people in the group. There's 15 of them in that group?
I joined it.
Oh, you joined the Facebook group?
Yeah, when I looked up and saw you, I hit the button.
All right.
I said, I'm going to check this out to the end.
I know. It's just like, it's over 140,000 people in that group, y'all. It got created yesterday.
But you wouldn't think men or women would be like this, but they are. People are just he's crazy.
And then it's the thing, all because, like I said, he lost weight. I mean, he came out looking really good. I was like, oh, okay. He's like,
he got thing, but he just took it in the wrong direction. Yeah. And if you want to be
damn, I can see my penis now. Let me go see who I can put this into. Like, that's what he did.
He moved to Utah.
No, he should move to Utah.
Yeah, and he need to get a black woman too. I'd have cleared out everybody.
We don't need to be up in there.
Oh, I'd have cleared out everybody, all the Chloes and the Melissas and the Alex, all of them, because I took all his money. No, you on lockdown, boo. Put your hands up.
But I'm just wondering about these 3 wives, because the last wife, Chloe, the friend say, he's married to my friend named Chloe. He say he off in Iraq. I'm like, God damn.
I dropped my tablet. That's when I said I need a drink, a blunt, and a nap. Because when I saw that, she said, and if it can't get any worse, I said, don't let her lean. That's why I said, God, please, in the name of Jesus, don't let her lean. She leaned, and I said, oh, there it is. Now Chloe is hung up with a baby in her belly and a baby on her.
I'm trying to think about this. Like, okay, so Opal is probably the one he's at church with. If he's a minister, he's in his community, he's in Senate, he's a police officer. These other women, he either met them on an app and told them like, oh, I work in Louisiana, or he could have said Oklahoma too, but I think Louisiana's farther, so that can take him time to get there. He's not back as quick if he said Oklahoma. And then he's going.
He told one.
He have a separate apartment.
No, the one that he didn't really care about is the one he told he was in Iraq. He didn't care nothing about her.
Oh Lord.
He told her, we in Iraq. I'm in Iraq. I'm deployed. I'm in the military. So he didn't care nothing about her because he was trying to be the rest of them all over the country. He just didn't come to California.
Mm-mm. But this is my thing. Like you said, that's the one he didn't care about. But my thing is, wouldn't it be Opal the one he didn't care about?
Good question.
Or you think Opal not? My thing is like 3 of them was married to him, and they have children. Well, 2 of them we know have children. So I'm just like,
well, any of them that has children, no, he didn't care about them because he was, no.
mm-hmm.
But whoever he told that he was in the military and in Iraq, needed
but
time
why
to go
stay
see
married to her though? Like, why stay married? Why get married to that woman? Because you didn't want nobody else to have her?
Well, I mean, why get married and know you a hoe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have all these different women in every country. I mean, in every state. And dating one and you in Iraq, you're lying and saying, why mess with a woman at all? Why hurt a woman at all?
Just be a bachelor the rest of your life. But like, this is the thing though. He was married to 3 of them. Told them lies. Then he went and got engaged to 2 of them. So those 2 are thinking like, oh, he's the one. How are you going to do your wedding to these 2 people? So then you were going to have 5 wives? Or are you going to break up with one of them? And by the way, I think one of them said she was from November to December, and the other one was like December to January. So you were like doing this stuff back to back. Like,
yeah.
Every month you had a new girlfriend?
Every 2 months you had a new girlfriend.
Oh my goodness. And what was the dating app? Because they need to be notified. I might have to sue them. Like, y'all need to screen these people better.
She didn't standing on her little thing, looking all seductive. Looking all seductive, like she about to just make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches somewhere.
I mean, I'm gonna put a little meat in there, make something more. I'm gonna make.
He said, where did you get all these engagement rings? Walmart.
Okay.
And they said that he liked to give gifts. He liked to give them all espresso machines.
No damn
espresso machine for me.
Yeah, my
espresso machine.
So it's like,
and give me the money
because he loved coffee or something like that. So they
all
had an espresso machine.
No,
so I guess he must went to Walmart to get the espresso machine and the engagement ring. How you doing to understand it? How your life is like?
I'm not gonna think. I'm just excited. I can't do it. I can't.
So here's my thing, okay? Because I still have questions. Like, I got a couple of things. Because I feel like, I'm kind of really, everybody about to be mad,
Okay.
When I say what I'm about to say. Was he paying all their bills? Because it sounds like up until they all found out about each other, everybody was clearly well taken care of, sipping their homemade Starbucks, and nobody had a problem. And nobody's coochie caught a cold. So,
as we know of now.
But once they find out, all hell broke. No, but here's the thing. When they found out, the only hell that broke loose, though, was that I'm not the only one. None of them have thus far said, we have no proof that anybody has said he mistreated me, he beat me, he didn't pay no bills, he didn't take me out, he didn't treat me good, or any of those things. The only thing they said was, we were sharing dick and didn't know. So...
he lied? Said he was single? Said I work in Louisiana?
You understand it? I understand that. Nobody said
that's not
negative.
You know what you're not gonna do? You know what you're not gonna do? Hold on, life. Pause. What Houston is not gonna do?
Okay,
is say Louisiana, knowing where I'm from, and try me. No,
I'm
okay.
saying he lied to them. He lied to them and said, "Oh, I don't work over here as a police officer in Senate Police Chief."
Oh,
By the way, he's a
I
police
thought you
chief.
said like the
I
people
work in
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Oh, okay. I thought
A
you said
state
like the people
away,
in Louisiana.
so I can use that as the reason why it's taking him so long to get back to them.
So what I'm
He's using your state, your home state, to be his cover.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to, you know what, Roxanne? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get out the comments.
Oh,
But what I'm saying is, I do agree that he lied. But again, like other than the lie, really, they haven't said. Okay. Again, hear me out. Slow down. All I'm saying, I am not saying what he did was right by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay.
I just said, of all the other things, though, everything that I've read thus far, the only problem that we got with Jason, because ain't none of them said his stick wasn't slick, ain't none of them said he punched him in the eye, ain't none of them said he stole from him, ain't none of them said he beat up the kids. Like, we saying all this horrible stuff about, oh, he didn't take care of the kids, whatever, but nobody said that. The wife didn't say that. Wife number 1, 12, 24, 35, pick a number, and they all got it so.
The only thing that gets me is that he pulled this stunt and show all these women. That's what gets me.
And I get that, like, but what I'm saying is, I get it, but I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things, it's way too many of them, and Stenny is big, and it's a whole lot of people in this group, and so how you lay down with a man? The women who had him in the house that they was laid up, and sleeping with him every night, and whatever the case may be. How, Sway, do you lay up? And how, Sway, do you have access to this man who go to work every day and do all these things, and you not all up in his Kool-Aid and knowing the flavor? I'm just
exactly
write the vision and make it plain.
Right. And
so for me, and okay, see this person right here, somebody expose them to disease. See, that's my other issue. And the only reason why I'm saying that too is because, again, all of these women, if you haven't signed up to this Facebook group, because I search in the group, I search the word disease. Not nary one of anybody in this group. Go search Kim and Pam. Okay. Nobody has said that they have a disease. Just because he slept with all of them, none of them have said that they cooch caught a cold. Nobody has been like, oh, he was out here just holding and sleeping around. So all these women seem to be like halfway decent women. They just all got played. And I'm not saying that's okay at all. I'm still just saying, again.
And I didn't think one of them said they was done either.
Exactly. Yeah. So while we over here right
I think Cecily said she was done.
That's my thing. Who's gonna say next, I'm done, and show some paperwork that they done got a divorce and moved on with their life? That's what I want to see.
And no, they didn't agree to polyamory. I agree. They did not agree to polyamory. So therein, if we gonna convict him, I'm just saying let's convict him for being a liar. But let's not say all this other horrible stuff, because we saying like,
what other horrible stuff?
They coochie got a cold.
Now,
but
we other people have
he can be charged for being a polygamist though, because he has more than one wife. Am I right? Now that
is, does he on paper? He can be charged for being a bigamist, yeah.
But does he on paper? Because if he didn't legally marry them, then no, he can't be charged.
That's true. Like what? But then, what if this is what they meant by term with the government form? What if he used a different name?
Now that's a federal crime right there.
I agree, but again, do we have any of that? That's all I'm saying. Is like
we don't know yet, but I'm just saying everybody put receipts in their Facebook group.
Correct, but none of these
we don't know.
The only receipts that I've seen thus far is just that everybody got played and didn't agree. They didn't touch and agree. They just all touched the same soul pole.
But it's still it ain't soul pole.
It's actually like
the Bible say bearing false witness.
If it was us.
But can I be petty and go back to something? Because you said he looked like a snack. Like the
No, when I
communion
said he looked
cracker?
like a snack, I'm thinking about what his before picture and what he looked like now.
So is the snack the communion cracker, like when you waiting for the preacher to hurry up and do the whole
Yeah. So you
scripture
can go to
and it
Denny's.
takes
Yeah.
too damn
That's
long and you just really want to eat that
No,
cracker?
snack me like he looked like Cool Ranch Doritos.
The
uh-uh.
Cool Ranch Doritos
Well,
is
maybe
yellow.
for them it's Cool Ranch Dorito, but for me it would have to be regular Dorito. I'm
The
just saying
snack,
for white
the,
boy standards, he
he
looked like a
looks
nice
like a
white guy.
communion.
I can
He
see why the
looks like
girls that I saw their picture, they went for him. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I see why they went for him.
like the communion cracker before we dismiss and go to Denny's.
Denny's.
Okay, remember, I'm Catholic. Our communion cracker is different from y'all's.
I done had y'all communion cracker. Y'all communion cracker kind of good though. It's the wine
Our
for me that
communion
give me
cracker
cause.
No, mine is the
right
Catholic
now.
Church. Ours is that little thin wafer.
Yeah,
Wait,
ours is
I'm
unleavened.
Baptist. I
We
remember
have
what we used to
nothing.
have. We had
And
the
I
white
was in
salt
church.
crackers, and we had the grape juice. Now I'm in a
What is
Catholic church. I
saltine
got the
cracker?
wafer, and we got
You
real
know, I
wine.
didn't have no crackers this past Sunday, so I just did mine with some cake and
You
water.
know what? You know what we not gonna do? You
See,
know what? Did
right
she say?
here.
You know what? You can't
No,
annoy.
yeah, he gave. I think Cecily, the one that he was trying to marry, he was trying to keep her, I guess. And she said, "Oh, on your little thing it said you were married." He said, "Oh, that was a mistake." And he sent her a copy of some
Hey,
annulment
y'all, I got
papers
to
the day
go because my
before.
niece just walked in, so I'll talk to y'all later. Love you.
Okay,
Bye.
all
Love
right,
you too.
thanks.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
yeah, but Moni, but here in Texas, baby, you can go online and type those up,
Yeah,
and they don't
that's
have to
about all
be
I can do now.
signed or sealed or anything. You can type those up and print those out, and they'll look legit. So technically,
Okay,
she
doing
couldn't.
like
Nobody could sue him if he just printed them offline. And
Oh, maybe that's what. Oh, maybe that is why he got arrested because of that paper that he sent her, tamper with the government form.
But what I'm saying though, Kim, is that if they like, so if he didn't put an actual seal on it and all he did was print it offline, like you can do here, because you can you can print everything off the Texas website and type it in. So if technically they're not signed by an official, then that wouldn't be considered forgery. That would just be because he could easily argue that I just started typing them in, was printing them up because I was gonna get the annulment, and he'd get off easily. Don't ask me how I know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
No, I agree. And if you notice the when they showed the receipt of the annulment, it was the last page. It wasn't the whole document.
Right.
I'm thinking that's probably
So I
what
mean,
they
again,
meant. That might be the reason why he got arrested. Tampering with the government document. That might be why he got arrested.
but that also might be the reason why his ass is out on bail too.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly, because they might have been like, "Ooh,
Like
he showed
Opal,
me."
you think Opal bailed him out? He bailed his own self out.
Oh, one of them definitely. Somebody in this group. Let me tell you right now. One of these women is the ops. Somebody in this group. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with at least 3 of them. Is still gonna be down with this world.
What do you think he's okay? So let's say from that list she had in the video, that was like 9. Let's say 3 of them. It could be the fiance or it could be the wives. We don't know. Are gonna say, you know what? That's not him. And he comes to them and he says, what would he say though, y'all, on the phone to get them to like say, okay, I believe you and not all that evidence out there.
Well, think about it, Kim. Okay, so let's just be honest.
Or he just open up, showing them their ding-a-ling and giving them some money. What
No,
is
so
it?
let's just be honest and let's just be real. If I'm a woman that loves me, like we've all had a moment, right?
Mm-hmm,
You know,
that's true.
remember that episode that you and Roxanne was talking about way back when, Ladies' Night, where y'all was talking about the D so good, or like I'm just dumb behind. I can't even remember, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, well, we just do stupid stuff behind suck ass dudes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If I just love you, if I just care, if I felt like we had whatever going on, and you tell me like, hey babe, okay, so this happened, just like that side video she just showed, he's like, you know what, I really didn't mean to hurt you. It happened. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. Was I with Pamela, Tanisha, Rebecca, Renee, Kim, Quiana? Yeah, it happened. Baby girl, listen, it happened, and I was fat, I lost weight, I'm over here looking like a communion wafer, and I bought you an espresso. And yeah, I'm on leave, but I'm still gonna keep my pension because I'm on leave right now. So I can still pay your bills. We're gonna go lay up, and I'm not gonna talk to these hoes no more because you see how they betrayed us. But I'm still here for you. So
Wait,
what
you
doing?
said they betrayed us?
Right.
Look, he probably said, and I was planning on getting,
Right,
you
you
know,
was one all the
our
time.
relationship. It was just gonna be you, girl. It's gonna be
Exactly. You
you.
was always the one. I knew it was you. And I choose you. International Players Anthem, the crack
I was
alert.
just screwing them. They're just stalking me.
Period, Pooh. And look at them, they got a whole group. They tried to suck you in. And you see how you didn't fall for it? You was in the group. And I know you and I, so you just watch them. Watch how these hoes gonna play themselves.
Yeah, it probably is one of the men there telling him. Probably one that was probably flagging on TikTok for him.
Okay. Next
And
thing
if
you
any
know,
one of you start flagging my video, hey, he lied to you.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'm gonna let me see the transcript. And in his
Right
case, I need to see. I need to see your marriage certificates.
Roxanne, in Texas, you could print all this shit out online. All of y'all can log on right now and print half the Texas divorce stuff offline. Make it look as real as you want it to look. And I promise you, you'd be amazed at how many ducks would be fooled by this shit. Hell, you can even do it online and serve them via email. Crazy shit I ever heard. Like, come on, bro. So yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's telling 3 of them he wants to be with them. Yeah, and only them.
Yeah.
And he probably saying bad things about the other ones. You know, that one, you know, she just, I was just nice to her. I was on call.
Right, and when you say, when do we have time? Think about what you're saying. If he in Iraq and he a police officer, it's the Iraq for me though that make me want to punch him in the face.
With the, I'm like, you're a police officer. Number one, you're supposed to be enforcing the law. You already know what you're doing is the bigamy. I mean, marrying different people. You know that's wrong. Heck, you an ordained minister. You know you're not supposed to be marrying 3 or 4 different people right now. If you're like, you know, Southern Baptist or something like that, evangelical, y'all supposed to be the one woman.
You know
not
what?
2 or 3.
But most Southern Baptist preachers is hoes, so I don't understand why y'all saying that. Like,
I guess this is my thing. If he was a ordained minister and he was just like he had girlfriends on the side, I'd be like, oh, he's a regular hoe. But you went up here and got engagement rings for 2 of them, upgraded them to fiancés.
But
and you already had 3, and then you had some other standbys. Like, how are you gonna stop? Huh?
He just left home to be with his side piece, like Pokey.
All of them. So what he telling Opal? Opal's at home. He's like, oh, I gotta go on call. That's probably what he told her.
But literally,
I gotta go be on call this weekend. He probably was with
all 1,000
of them. Oh, I gotta be on call again. He was over there with Krista.
But it sounds like he was with them all at the same time, though.
Fighting for his country in Iraq. Ain't that some shit?
Hey, he was fighting for his country, all right.
Look, he said 1 woman per house. You know what? There was a guy I read. One guy in England. That's what he told women. He said he worked for the CIA is not over there. They call it MI5, MI6. He told him that he was a spy who worked for MI6, and he had different covers.
Mission Impossible?
Almost like some Mission Impossible stuff.
Okay.
And they believed him. And then one time, one of the girls got suspicious because he started acting, because she just kept saying, like, this don't make no sense, and followed the man to another house where a woman greeted him and some children. And found out that I think it's like he had did that to like 3 or 4 women. He was married to 2, then the other 2 were girlfriends. And so he had children and family with all of them. And so her and the other women, they get together from time to time so that the kids can know each other.
And to everybody that keeps saying, how can he service all these women? Number one, let's just be honest and real. Very few relationships is people getting it in every night, every day, all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, you can't be with me and not do it because it's not going to work.
There have been several Lifetime movies like this.
Right. So very, very few times are you having a relationship where we having sex all the time, every night, all day, whatever, whether you're married or living together, whatever. But more
Yeah.
importantly, if you're reading in the group, it's like he was with this girl for 2 or 3 months. So
Mhm.
it wasn't like he had to sleep with all of these women at the same damn
Yeah.
time. It was
I mean,
like
it
he
was
just
every
had to be
month.
with
It
her.
was like a new girl, and then like
Right.
the girls who were showing up, they're like, "Oh, I dated him back in 2005 and 2006." I'm like, "Oh, so you've been doing this for 15 years?
Yeah.
You've been hoeing this long?" And I think someone said he had to lose weight taking care of fine women. Oh no, Gail Howard, he lost the weight and then got the women because he didn't always look like that. Barbara J. Warren, you have been requested to come up here and give us some of this good word.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. If you
Jason
see
is
them
a
coming
hoe
now.
in this house. Jason is a hoe in this house.
Hey! Oh my God. This show right here, Kim.
Baby.
Kim.
I'm telling you, I was waiting on students to show up to my live class. You know, I tell you about my live sessions I have on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm in between the classes. I go to Facebook, see what my friends are doing. And I go to one of my friends, and she said something about Jason Collier. I'm like, who the heck is Jason Collier? I then went down this Jason rabbit hole.
So in
Hey,
all, I
Barbara
didn't count
Hey.
up all the women. How many women is it total?
Okay, so
Just the number. I just need the
9.
number.
I want to say
9.
9 or 10.
9.
Okay.
Because it's like
So 9 or 10.
three wives, 3 fiancés, about 4 or 5 girlfriends, or someone he's dated.
Okay. So
That is
obviously,
my story so far.
so obviously he has a really tough time making a decision. I'm
He like to
sorry.
try his knees.
I'm
But it's
sorry.
like every month he got a new girlfriend.
But Kim, I keep trying to tell folks, most people are only as faithful as their options.
And his
This dude,
options, he had too many fucking many. He's like the person at Applebee's that can't decide what they want to eat on the goddamn menu. And that's why they got the two. That's why they got that little thing. So you can say, oh, you can get 3 out of the 4 choices.
right?
Okay, but it's
But his
Applebee's, and
ass
I
want
struggle
all the
with
fucking
Applebee's.
choices. To himself.
But
Did
Kim,
you
I
just
struggle with
compare this man?
Applebee's because
Wait a
it's
minute.
Applebee's.
Did you just compare this man to the menu at Applebee's?
I'm sorry, ladies. I should have compared y'all to appetizers at Applebee's. I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
Oh God, that's funny.
Wow.
Right. Like I struggle with
That's funny.
Applebee's because I be wanting to know why people want to go eat that in the first place. But second of all, there's really nothing I want to eat off the menu. So, you know.
But Kim, I just think like this. When I say, because I want to be clear, when I say people are only as faithful as their options, if you meet a person that doesn't have integrity and they're not committed to you in their heart from the get-go, and that's something that you can find out in a relationship when you're entering into a relationship, you know, from the beginning. You might be kicking it at first. And you know, to some of these women, he might say, hey, I was just kicking it with you. You thought you had a boyfriend, but I was just kicking it.
But 2 of them got rings. Besides the wives, 2 of them got rings.
I get that. And like I said, he might have some commitment issues and some other issues, some mental issues. Sounds like some mental disability there
And I
too.
think
But
he lost, like you said, he's only as faithful as his options. He lost the weight, looked in the mirror, women started flirting, and his options got greater.
exactly. And so when it's just the same thing with John Gray. Even though John Gray, you know, is walking around looking like SpongeBob SquarePants, you know, the more money he got, you know, the more options he got. You understand what I'm saying? Jamal Bryant would not have the problems that he have if he was poor. Because most of y'all would be looking at Jamal like he was just another black Negro. You understand what I'm saying?
It's the fact that you bring Jamal up.
Okay.
You know why? Because I just want to know how upset y'all are. Y'all not upset, or are y'all upset that Jamal didn't get kicked out the church?
I'm not upset at that. I'm not.
I really don't think he be kicked out for.
Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna find out
Oh no,
why I'm
I'm
not
saying,
upset
I'm
tonight
sorry.
too.
What, am I? Hold on. You talking J. Hair, Bluebird?
Yes, that's who she's talking about, Kim.
We'll talk about it later because I just took your
Okay.
brain on another trip.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. We'll talk about it later.
confused.
Yeah,
I thought you
I
were
mean,
with that reality show stuff.
no, but this is a good point to this conversation.
yeah.
Most of the time, there's a double standard, and I could look at this from both sides, but I'm not gonna address that right now. The reason why I'm not upset with them kicking Jamal out of the church is because I told them, other vloggers told them, other people told them before Jamal even got to this church. You knew what you was getting when you asked Jamal to be your pastor. You knew that. So don't come over here acting like you didn't know that Jamal was dropping it off in folks' draws, because we told you that from the beginning. So don't act like this is something you're surprised about. Jamal is a single black man, and he is enjoying his full singleness. Now, if you want to talk about it from a moral standpoint, from a religious standpoint, we can go there too. But they knew what they was getting when they got Jamal. And let me just say this for those that'll come by this program: if you think for 1 minute you're going to get Liston Page to come over there and replace Jamal Harrison Bryant, you are an idiot. Liston Page will never have the type of success that Jamal Harrison Bryant could bring to New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. I just said Liston Page, and some of you don't even know who the heck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I do, but I know why. I get why they don't,
But for this sake of this conversation, what I was going to also allude to, Kim, is this. I don't understand. Well, I understand that some people are real trusting of their spouses and mates and people that they date. You're just overly trusting. You're so much trusting that you end up putting yourself in situations and circumstances that can literally put your health in danger. Let's think about the aspect that he's having sex with a lot of these women. And who knows if he's having unprotected sex with these women. You understand what I'm saying? So he's putting these women's lives in danger. And so that's the other aspect of this, because people say, well, oh, he gave him a ring, and how did we know what he promised, blah, blah, blah. If he's having sex with all of these women, he's putting these people's lives in danger as well as his own life. And so I just look at it like this is one of them situations where you're like, wow.
But can we,
Barbara, you have anything to add? I know you got requested to come up.
Well, the only thing I have to say.
Go ahead,
Barbara. The only thing I wanted to add was, number one, you have to remember these are white women we're talking about. They're not black women. Black women, like you said, we investigate everything. We look and we see everything.
Yeah, most black women will, before they get ready to do any business, they want to see if you got any bumps on your penis. I mean, they get down and dirty with it. Anything down there, I'm just saying. Anything down below, down below.
Okay, Marcel.
I'm just saying, and I'm honestly, and fellas, well, I don't want to go there right now. This ain't ladies' night, but I'm just saying, people need to be inspecting these so-called people who's supposed to be their mates and things. Y'all need to do some investigative work. I'm just saying.
Okay, and then also you have to remember one thing. This is a man that thought he was jack of all trades and found out that he was master of none of them, because he couldn't even keep his business straight because they came out and said what they had to say. And then number three, you have to remember when the shock wears off for all these little girls or chicks or whoever they are, they will start telling everything. Receipts will be flying off the wall.
We're just seeing a little bit of receipts. We don't know what the other stuff.
Exactly. So
He could be a dope
sit back.
dealer, real down, and one of them is keeping dope for him at the house.
But sit back
He's my
and
man.
wait for those results. Wait for them.
We don't know who he hit,
Exactly.
whose
That's
child
what I
he beat up.
The receipts are coming.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, if you're a man and you're gonna try this in the 21st century, you need to understand there's gonna be whole Facebook groups dedicated to bring your ass down.
And this was the thing they said. He was over the Stinnett County or the Stinnett Town police Facebook page.
Look,
He would just go in there and change stuff. Like,
listen here, Kim.
he thought he really was.
These women go get they getting their wonder powers to activate.
They have activated. There's a whole fucking justice now. He got a justice when he got this ass.
Wait a minute. Before it's over with, this brother gonna be in jail.
That courtroom's gonna be fucking packed. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to take a road trip to Stinnett?
That is hilarious.
Then another body shows up. I'm just saying.
Well, I think when you meet people like this, or you see men or women who are like this, because it goes both ways. Because there are some women who do this, but guys, we not putting no Facebook group together. We ain't doing all this. Not unless you done robbed us. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We just gonna enjoy the vagina and keep it pushing. I enjoyed it for the little bit of time that I had it. I'm moving on. But here's the thing.
Oh.
No, I'm just serious.
Not pushing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay, because I'm like, but I'm serious. You don't see whole groups with dudes in a Facebook group going, yeah, we all slept with the same chick, and we're gonna get our powers together. We're gonna bring this chick down. You don't see that. You don't see that. You don't hear it. So it's like, okay, listen, ladies. I do feel for the women who are involved, and if I seem to chuckle or have a slight chuckle, it's not because I'm being disrespectful of their situation. I'm just saying there's some holes in this house.
Jason's a hole in this house. Jason's a hole in this house.
And like Understanding said, some of these women
holes. He got
no, but Understanding made a very good point. Understanding made a very good point.
They're not hoes, it's just a song.
Understanding told you, she said, some of these women in this whole group is still gonna be down with this brother and the whole situation. Some of these women are there. If you take the element of all of these other chicks away who are yelling and screaming, some of these other women will be just happy for the time that they're able to spend with him. And they would be fine with it if the spotlight wasn't on them. Because think about how many women and folks that you know in your own personal life who was fooling around with a married person, and they knew the person was married, but they were just happy to get the person for the time that they had them and to send them back to the spouse. So they wasn't trying to have no relationship.
Let me see your transcript. I was one of those women once upon a time.
Okay, I'm just saying. So, I mean, this is a situation that most certainly, when you discuss it and you think about it and you broaden your perspective a little bit, there's a lot here that can be discussed. But where do you find this stuff, Kim? Where did these people?
I was literally on Facebook, and a friend of mine who normally just posts social justice stuff, she's on there talking about we need to discuss Jason Collier. So I'm thinking like, oh, what has happened with Jason Collier? Who is Jason Collier? And she works with the homeless. So I'm thinking like, oh Lord, is Jason Collier in need? Do she need, because I have cash after her organization to help. And I'm starting to read, and I said, wait a minute, what? I'm reading the timeline. And I'm like, wait a minute now. And then I go to the comments. Then from the comments, I found the Facebook group. Then I go to TikTok. I also just want to go this with somebody in YouTube land. This shit is happening over here on Facebook.
Understanding, what did you say?
I just want to go on record and say, but here's the other fun part. Never not never, if a woman was laying her pimp hand down like this, would she ever get busted like this? So let the record show, in the year of our Lord and Savior, Jesus, the Lord and the Christ, and your Biden and Kamala, and all the other women rulers of the world, Hillary has definitely cheated on old William. Michelle done winked at a couple of people. Okay. She never cheated, but she done winked at a couple of brothers. Kamala, she done winked at him. She done winked at some shots. And what I'm saying is, not very never would anybody ever know, because the way our pimp hand is set down, not never. So Marcella's made a very good point. Not never. We could have 20 men in the same damn week, and y'all would never know.
Never.
And you would never have a Facebook group.
Period.
Going wonder powers, let's activate.
If it is a Facebook group, it's the women that they cousins, they sisters, they aunties, they mama that don't like you because you broke their son, brother, father heart. Those ones
you gonna have that, but you know what's gonna happen? You know what the men gonna do though? Them men gonna be like, that's bae right there. Sit down, ma. Nah, ma, that's bae. I know you mad at her, but listen, Shawty, she had cooked that meal, and the way that wop is set up, nah, it's good. We still cool.
That's her brother. That's her cousin.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They'll check her before they let her touch you. And they're done that.
Well, and I think just overarching, when you look at stuff like this, and this isn't the first time that something like this has happened. This has happened several times. I've seen this on the We Channel a million times.
We Channel, Lifetime.
Yeah, I done seen this a million times.
Even what's that channel? TV1 starting to have black versions of these type of movies.
So let me ask you a question, Kim. May I ask a question? What are these women in this Facebook group? What is their goal? Their end goal? What are they trying to do?
I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out too. For the most part, it seems like that they are trying to piece together a timeline of who was with this man when. Because all of them were under the impression that they were the only one.
Now they know but they know they're not. But they know they're not. So at this point, why do you need a timeline? Is a timeline just to bring it back to your remembrance?
I don't know who created it, but I guess now it has evolved into like
the timeline for whoever is married or engaged. They can follow it when they go to court.
Oh, so they're gonna go to court. So they're gonna go to court. What will he be charged for?
Well, he's charged with now tampering with the government document,
which is that old fake licensing that the Understanding was talking about. Okay, which I don't think.
They can also go to court for
polygamy.
Polygamy,
yeah, in Texas, yeah,
because that is illegal.
Which I still don't think he's gonna go to jail for, but okay.
In the state of Texas, wait a minute. How you gonna? Hold on now. Now wait a minute. He was engaged to 3 women. Let me write this down.
He's married to 3 of them. He's married to another 3.
No, so he is married to these women officially.
This is my problem with that. We can see that right now. But you know how we can dispel that myth right now? You want to know how we can prove that right now? We can log in right now on the state of Texas SOS. I gotta log in. I'll give it to you. We can type his name in right now and find out if he's married to
Collier.
Okay.
But I wonder, has he used different names?
And here's the thing though, Kim, if he did, they would then have to prove that it was him that used a different name and has an ID attached to it. And they ain't gonna be able to do that, sis. They not that bright. And you know how I know they not that bright? Because they accepted a damn espresso machine and they in a group.
And a ring.
May I ask another question?
From Walmart and an espresso machine. That's strike 1.
May I ask another question? Understanding, I know you mentioned before this, but did he take a whole bunch of these women's money or something?
No,
did he take all their finances?
They haven't mentioned that yet.
Okay, because
they ain't mentioned it because they ain't going to. You know why?
Because
you do shit.
Okay, yeah, because here's my thing.
You think they're scared? They're sorry.
Scared of what?
Exactly. No, they ain't scared. Marcellus, don't take that class with Kimberly.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
Okay.
stand on my promise.
Not scared.
I stand on my belief that this man did not take anything but they pussy and they pride.
And I'm
That's
just
it.
like this. But my thing is this, and this is a discussion. I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm so tired of people when they get dick down, and so maybe I shouldn't use this word, but I'm just using it anyway because we all grown. I don't understand your frustration that when you get dick down and somebody decide, oh well, this ain't working out, or I want to move on, and all this other stuff. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. You just got in love, but you knew you wasn't married to the person in the beginning.
Right.
You're just having fun and doing whatever you're doing. Why all of a sudden are you in a Facebook group trying to say, oh, we got to take him down? Take him down for what? You gave up vagina. He gave up penis. I'm confused.
But okay, this is the thing. I don't think the whole point of the group initially was, well, maybe initially it was like, okay, we needed to come over here and drop our receipts. Because people were coming over the Facebook trying to get to the story. Now you just got one location you can go to and get all the history. So it's become like a living soap opera now. Not just receipts, it's become that.
But again, Kim, this is my point. This is what I still go back to because I'm reading Stephanie Collins' point about white people don't investigate. That's bullshit. Let me be very clear. I'm gonna pull a white person's card about white people. I'm gonna flip the script. White people are worse than us when it comes to legal stuff. White people will sue your ass and take you up the river, take your life, take your career, your draws, your mama draws, your dead granddaddy draws, go dig it up out the grave, put it back in there, and take your ancestors' draws too. So that's a lie. So let me be very clear. Literally, and furthermore, if these people have proven documentation, putting it on Facebook doesn't do anything but enhance their proof at this point because if it's legitimate proof, it's substantiated in a Facebook post. The shit we typing right now over here in these comments is substantiated in the court of law. Somebody want to try our knees. So there's nothing that they could say that would hurt them in any way, shape, or form at this point if the goal is to take this man down. Everybody providing proof would only benefit them. But here's the other fun part. Again, what do they win if he goes to jail other than Jason going to jail? Jason going to jail ain't going to help the single mama pay her bills. It ain't going to help her get any kind of reparations. It's not going to help her get anything. All we're going to get is that Jason went to jail for playing all of us. And if that makes you sleep better at night, I wouldn't feel justified if that's what happened to Jason. But okay. Because at this point, the justification is that now we all know Jason got put on blast. So now Jason has been held accountable. And vengeance is the Lord's because literally there is no benefit other than this timeline. And quite frankly, based on what we're seeing, it literally just sounds like all these dumbass women want to just know, when did he play me? It's the same old rhetoric that most women want to know that never makes sense.
40,000 people, including me, in this group.
Okay, well,
so this just sounds like
I want to help y'all out.
And it just goes back to closure. It's like that closure that a woman wants to know that she don't need. We're trying to heal. Like, I just want to know how he played me and when and why. And did he cheat on me 12 times or one time? Does it matter?
Well, I have a theme song for the Facebook group. Jason, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. Oh, Jason, we're gonna tear your kingdom.
Lord.
I'm just saying, you guys.
Who's gonna get the Social Security and who is gonna get his benefits?
Listen,
because he was a police officer.
Well, just because these people done got Frankie Lyman, I don't understand why in the world does this stuff go to the point to where you get 140-something thousand people in a Facebook group for one dude? My thing is this: if you're getting evidence together, and I'm not giving Jason no advice here, but if I was Jason, I would come in that group under another alias so I could be downloading all the so-called receipts that y'all putting in this group. So
every one of them is giving it to him.
Yeah, because I could probably get my case together.
Look at Roxanne comment. Roxanne said her lawyer would say different because they talking about the kids. So the first wife, I agree. she might, if he don't get fired,
That's no love.
might get child support and might get his social security, might get his pension or whatever. That's cute. But if his ass in jail, you only gonna get that after his ass is retired and let go of and whatever. And you was gonna get that any damn way because you the first wife. If I'm the other 12 hoes, I ain't get nothing. I don't care about
Not
the
a
first
thing.
wife.
Not a
What
thing.
about the other two he's married to?
Kimberly, if you say one more damn time, they ain't getting nothing because they ain't legal.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Not legal.
Oh.
They can't get nothing. Polygamy ain't legal in the U.S. of A.
That's true. I'm looking for Texas. It says bigamy is a second-degree felony.
Right. So the other wives can't get nothing. They married in spirit, in truth. They better ask the Savior for alimony.
He might just want to hope and pray the three he is married to want to stay married to him and do a big love thing.
I just really
Maybe he had him dead. He said, "Oh, the other two of me got married to them."
I just can't.
Somebody give Jason.
He already was arrested.
He told that
He was already arrested, but he out.
Floyd. Tanika Shanae, you came in late. Jason Collier was a police chief, ordained minister. He has 3 girlfriends, 3 fiancées, 3 wives, and like 5 girlfriends. He was just arrested today, like a couple of hours ago, for tampering with the government document. He bonded out.
All right, Jason. Well, the only thing I can say
about him about Jason Collier should be a Netflix series. He actually might get a Netflix series out of this.
And put up Stephanie comment because that's the $1 million thing right there. If ain't nobody made that decade mark, they ain't getting shit.
And if they weren't married for over 10 years, gets nothing. Oh,
believe that.
Maybe that's why.
Like company too, but ain't made it.
She got more invested because she's got at least her 10 years.
Were all these women Trump supporters? Because they sound like the people who were storming the Capitol. Are they that stupid? Because it sounds like these some Trump supporters. That's all I'm saying.
Jason at the riot.
Working in Louisiana.
Exactly. Look, was Jason at the riot? Okay.
They still believe Donald Trump's supposed to be the president because these people sound like they real
the
slow.
other 2 wives got life supports on him. It's under his name.
And I'm just telling you right now, Kimberly, let me just
they
tell you
all
right
drank the Kool-Aid, okay?
I don't care how you write this. If I was the side piece, I don't care. This banding together, I'm gonna give them some props for banding together, not fighting each other. But if I'm the side piece and I find out I'm the side piece, I don't give a damn what you and your little bastard kids get in the beginning. I done got played. I don't care. I said I would have said. Okay, I'm not worried about you and them children. I'm worried about me and mine. But because I'm saying, but that's what a hurt woman says. Like at the end of the day, listen, yeah, we're all in this group, but when it hits me that I didn't help you and you ain't gonna give me nothing, because the first wife, if they win the case, she not gonna come back. I bet you she ain't gonna be kumbaya, and then she ain't gonna be like, oh, you know what? You have 6 kids, 5, and I have 3. So let me make sure your kids eat too. Hold on, girl, y'all homeless? Come on over here, Becky. Let's all live together. Come on, buddy.
Well, that's true.
You testified in court? Oh, okay. Thanks, Susie. Come on over.
Since a birth certificate is a legal document, if he has Jason Collier on those other children's birth certificate, their mothers could go to court and say, if something happened to him or his pension, they should have some of it.
But you get 30%, but only the children, not the mamas.
Yeah,
and after the first 30% in Texas, so the first wife gets a 30%, and then after that, it keeps getting reduced by 10, I think, or 15% or something like that. So each child thereafter, hell, it just keeps getting reduced. So you go from getting $100 to 10. So
so it's like the Denny settlement. They all gonna get a check for $2. Oh, okay.
Yep. Put your bid in. We had 140,000.
Yeah, but you done put your wonder powers together and they done bought you $2.
And all of y'all done helped the first wife balling.
Well, I hope some of them women pawn their rings now. Well, hopefully they real.
They're from Walmart.
Kimberly, what that ring gonna do?
I got a show to get ready to do here.
There are some rings that are worth several thousands of dollars.
I just stopped by to laugh, which I got a show to get ready to do.
Okay, we'll be over there in about 28 more minutes.
Right. I want to let y'all know tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post it before I go live or after tonight, but I've got an exclusive video coming out about Pastor Marvin Winans. So get ready for the fire on that. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have us a good program tonight. All right. I'll see y'all in a bit.
All right.
And yes, Erica do talk so much, but I love it.
He said he talked too much.
No, Erica.
Oh. What if someone made a surviving Jason Collier and this turns into some sort of wild mental emotional abuse? I cry. Oh Lord, that's true. Or what if it's like one of those romance scams? Because there's I gotta put that in the Facebook group. There's a mini series. I think it's either Hulu. I think it's either Hulu or Netflix. It's called Dirty John, and basically,
I love Dirty John.
Huh?
Yeah, Dirty John.
Are you talking about the man who does Dirty John, the cleanup guy? Or are you talking about the documentary I'm talking about?
The Dirty John, like the real story, it was really good. Like it was really powerful, like series. Like I loved the series. Like it was a powerful series. Like Dirty John and Ugly Betty, the series, the way they did it.
Dirty John and Ugly. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh.
Dirty John is the man that was swindling old women. You're talking about that man who was swindling old women and eventually got killed, but he was swindling wealthy women and popping from place to place.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he didn't get killed, but yeah.
He did get, okay.
Did he?
Yeah, he did, by the last woman. Yeah, in the last series, he died. In the very last series.
Maybe I didn't see. It's been a while since I've seen it. But I don't remember him dying.
Yeah, in the very end, the last woman with the two daughters, and he was setting up the daughter, and they went to the house, and he was going back, and he was going to try to kill the daughter. At the very, very end, they finally got his ass, and they killed him.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, guys, I have to go, but it's been wild.
Thank you so much for coming up, Barbara J.
Okay. Next time I have my hair trimmed real good.
Okay.
Because I hadn't had time to get my hair cut.
Talk
to you later.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, you see Kim, look in the comments. The daughter killed him in Dirty John.
Okay, I might have to go back and watch it.
Yes, girl.
You know what? I could be mixing them up with other stories.
Are you talking about Joe though? I figured you was talking about the Joe one. I can't think of his name, but there's a Joe Netflix series. Somebody Joe. Because Dirty John and Ugly Betty started with Dirty John, that was the crazy guy, and then Betty Broderick became Ugly Betty. Like from Dirty John, they did Ugly Betty with the Betty Broderick story.
Okay, but that's like a series, a mini series, right?
Both of them are, yeah. So they started with Dirty John, which is
it's not a mini series; it's a docu-series. It's like a documentary. This man was a romance scammer.
Well, both of them are real series. They're docu. I don't. What do you mean when you say the difference between a docu versus a mini?
Okay, the other one is the other one. Miniseries has actors playing everything. Stop, boy. And the other one that I'm talking about, it's just a documentary, people and pictures telling their story.
Oh, okay. So in both, I've watched both versions of both. So I watched the Dirty John, actual John, like his real documentary, and the miniseries, and then I watched Betty Broderick's actual series, and then the Ugly Betty when they remade it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I wanted to know like the real story, like I wanted to see if she was as crazy in real life and if he was as crazy in like how real the movies and the story parallel. And oddly enough, the film was like genuinely as close to the real story. And then there's that crazy Joe guy, and I can't think of on Netflix. There's one about the Joe that's this crazy guy, like he's a psycho, he's obsessed and a stalker, and he's crazy. And then the girl, we're waiting for the next installment to come out because he ends up the girl kills him, and she's an abuse victim. The last girl that he stalks ends up killing him, and now she's the psycho, and you didn't know that she was a sociopath. I cannot think. It's something Joe. I'll find it and send it to you.
Boy, come on now. Okay, I gotta look the dog said I need to go for a walk. You're not usually on at 5 p.m. Yeah, I mean they're usually on, but he had his walk already. He likes to bark at people who walk by. Then he wants me to rub him.
Who said Betty Broderick buried all the men in Texas? Betty Broderick ain't buried no men. Betty Broderick just her husband. Yeah, I was like Betty Broderick was just mad about her one husband that was crazy. That tried her. And she killed him and his wife in the bed. And it was
I think Jason women named their group Netflix, hoping to get a deal. Probably so.
Oh yeah, the series is called
But they all don't pull their resources and get some money out of it.
Yeah, that's the series, Tim.
Take care of.
It's called You on Netflix.
They didn't ask me who brought in this mess.
Yeah, you gotta watch You so we can talk about it on Netflix. Oof. 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 Take that class.
Preview for you, and I was like,
Oh no, you want to take that class?
But I was talking about Dirty John.
Okay, let's go back to Dirty John.
Is this time for us to get off?
We got 15 minutes. But I guess my thing just is final closing statement is just that number one, I'm here for the petty, I'm not even here for the petty with this one. I'm here because I want the tea, and I'm just very perplexed at how it's so many of them and how none of them, not one, like so far, no, not one has been like, well, I even suspected. And that's just weird. That's the part that gives me pause, that no, not one even suspected.
But this is the thing, though. Cecily is the one, the fiance, who shared her picture with him on Facebook after she found out he was cheating on her. Then the others found the second fiance found out about it, and then all the other women, I guess, once they start sharing, they all started putting their receipts in too. So obviously, either Cecily found out or something.
Yeah, so I want to talk to Cecily.
Suspicion.
What? Cecily Tyson passed away.
Oh no, you did not tell me this on the goddamn what, Jacqueline Vines? No, not today. I had Cloris Leachman yesterday. I can't handle no more.
Right, Roxanne, I love Betty Broderick too. I don't know why, but I loved her too, and I thought that man did make. I think she needs to be. Well, I don't think she needs to be out now.
Oh Lord, no! Why they had to take her?
Yeah. Oh Lord, don't do it. Don't do it. But she been alive for 1,000 years, Kim.
I know.
Okay, she had lived a long life.
She could have lived through COVID. It could have.
It might not be COVID though, sis. She been alive since the tablets of Moses was cracked together. So she saw Jesus when he came out. She saw Jesus when he came out. So she has lived, and then she got to see 99 and a half, almost did it. You know. Well, y'all, there's never a right time. Okay, I'm trying to be consoling here. Okay, people, there is never a right time. But can we just celebrate that she had lived a fruitful life?
A full life. I love Cecily Tyson.
Right, she did everything we ain't did.
I wasn't ready. I guess we were never ready.
Cecily did everything. Okay.
She had. I think they gave her a Governor Award, Oscar. She's a Tony Award winner. She's an Emmy Award winner.
Right. Cecily didn't free the slaves. She didn't nurse Jesus. She didn't walked around heaven and the street.
She was 94.
96.
No, Cloris Leachman is 94.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cecily. I'm sorry.
Cecily Tyson's 96.
Ray of Sunshine, I'm not clowning. Okay, I am clowning a little bit. I'm just trying to say that she did the full life. like she.
Oh Lord, Roland Martin is triple. Yeah, I'm looking at the news ones, and they're all posting it. Lord. Okay.
She was even in the Tyler Perry movie. Do you know she knew Tyler before Tyler wasn't even a baby, and then she was in his movie. She knew him when he was homeless, and now Oprah and them.
Mm.
She knew Sydney and
She was
what's
in
that man?
How to Get Away with Murder. She played
Yeah.
Viola Davis's mother.
What's Sammy Davis Jr., Richard Pryor, she was alive when they was alive, all them, you know.
We said 27 minutes ago. Damn, Lord Jesus. Oh, the
Who else
AP
she didn't
news.
see? She didn't see all the
Roxanne.
presidents.
Roxanne. 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 You see me on here live, right? Why are you still texting me that Cicely Tyson died and you just said it right there, Roxanne?
She was correcting her spelling because she had said Cicero. So she was
No, she
fixing
got it right. It's Cicely Tyson. And I'm over here getting that text talking about Cicely Tyson died. I got it twice, Roxanne. I'm sorry. I'm in two different groups. I ain't the only one in there. Roxanne.
Jesus. I love it. But
She
she
the parents.
didn't see all the
didn't
presidents. She didn't see John F. Kennedy. She was around when y'all got civil rights, the Emancipation Proclamation. Now she didn't see the first woman be in the White House. Look at God. She was
I
alive when
guess
they built
now
the White
she's
House.
finally reunited with Miles Davis. That was her ex-husband.
Look at that.
Yeah, she divorced him because he was on drugs real bad.
And she was still walking and talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ray of Sunshine. I'm sorry. I'm going to act right. I act right like 35% of the time, and Roxanne provokes me. Roxanne is the provoker, okay? It starts with Roxanne, and then Kimberly pushes me over the edge. That's what happens.
I
Okay?
really don't mean to, though.
I try.
But I just do.
Jacqueline, listen. She could walk around heaven, walk next to us. She, what else she done did?
Because Cicely Tyson has been. It's kind of like when Prince died. It's like Prince. It's also when Michael died. It's like they were the soundtrack to my growing for my early years and even my adulthood. And so for Cicely Tyson and I was like, oh wow, like I've known this woman most of my life, like she was a member of the family, but she didn't know I existed. And so this is just.
Did you take off work when the other two died?
Unfortunately, I was at work when I found they died.
So you didn't take a sick day, like the other people? You didn't call in?
No.
Oh, okay. We still have Marla Gibbs. Nigga, Marla Gibbs. I'm sorry.
I guess.
I'm sorry.
We still got Betty White.
Who?
Betty White.
Okay, so,
You don't know who Betty White is?
I do. Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah.
Marla Gibbs, though, y'all.
Yes.
Like we comparing these other people to Cicely Tyson. I'm saying, you know who else we still got?
Interesting. She was a long life.
We still got Kimberly. Look at God.
Yes, we got Kimberly.
Yeah.
Right. We still got
I'm so happy to have Kimberly. With her red lipstick. Actually, it looked more like, an autumn berry wine today.
Yeah, today is a berry wine color.
Yes.
Yes, and she's a pioneer. Hey, Big Rainey's doing. How you doing?
Oh. You know who else we still got?
Who?
We still got Makosha them too.
What?
We still got Makosha them too.
Who's Makosha? Who's that?
Yeah, we still got Makosha them too. It's gonna sink in.
not sinking in.
We still got Makosha. Just think of the first prefix of the name.
Me, kosher?
Uh-huh. You know what? It's gonna sink in later.
I know it'll be 3 a.m. in the fucking morning. I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing good. We bring this joint. We were just talking about this man named Jason Collier. Bigamist, cheater, former police chief, and minister.
Ooh,
Okay, y'all.
We
Gotta
still got
get
Marvin
ready.
Winans.
Huh?
We still got Marvin Winans. We still got Angelisha Carter.
No, you didn't.
Listen. We still have Mother.
You just
Okay.
said we still got Angelisha Caldwell, ma'am.
Who is running for president? I want to before I take my leave.
I have to. Hey, Gator Girl 04. I have to look more into the GameStop. I keep seeing posts about it, but I'm gonna have to do some more research.
Before I take my leave, I just want all of you to know that the Reverend Dr. Andrew Caldwell is running for governor of Missouri. We need the melanated people in office. Okay.
No, you did. I get it now. Oh Lord. Daddy, you ain't right. Now I just feel like, Lord, why'd you
Stop
take
calling me sis. Okay. The Holy Ghost. Do 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 do.
No, I don't want the Lord to take her. Maybe it was her time to go. She's 96. She lived a full life.
Oh Lord.
Reunited with her family. I think she may have been like the last of her. I think she outlived her siblings too.
Oh Lord, the Holy Ghost gonna do it. It's okay. Don't cry. Cause the Holy Ghost gonna do.
Oh wait, she's a new book. Oh, okay. We might have to get that. That's on my wish list.
Is it finished?
Well, I hope so. I hope it's not like Prince, because Prince's book wasn't finished yet when he died.
So we're not gonna. Okay.
No, he been.
Well, let's stay prayed up and get you bow.
Okay, y'all. It's about 10 minutes to church disease. So y'all go take a restroom break, get another snack, something to drink, and meet me over in Mad Church Diseases chat. Thank you so much, Understanding, Barbara J, Mad Church Diseases. Thank you to my mods, my membership. Please join again. Let me see. I'm going to put the article back in here that you can read about Jason Collier. And also remember, this is where you can join the Facebook group if you're interested in keeping up all on the juicy tea about Jason Collier.
And thank you, Jason, for blessing all these women so that we would have some tea to talk about.
And this is what I think about too, the fact that there's a whole Facebook group devoted to him. Like, if there was no pandemic and we wasn't at home, we wouldn't be thinking about Jason Collier. Would we?
I probably would. I'm nosy, so I probably would.
Okay, I'll see y'all over there in the Mad Church Disease chat. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for being on here with me. Bye.
Bye.
Jason got hope. Jason got hope. In different areas, codes.
Was the area code or was it the same? That's a good one.